All right, guys, so this week for our home body workout, we are gonna work on glutes and some core work. We're gonna start off, you're gonna give me 20 glute bridges. I want your feet in squat stance, just slightly past hip width apart. We're going to lift the hips up, but we're using our butt to do so. So I want you to think about trying to rotate your hips down towards your heels and squeeze your booty real tight. This should burn. You have 20 of those, and then we're gonna roll to one side. We're gonna get 10 clamshells. Our first setup is gonna be hips on the ground and just lifting our legs up. If you have the ability to, I want you to come into a side plank on your knee and then give me the clamshell after that. You're gonna give me 10 and 10. So 10 on your right and then 10 on your left side. This will get those glutes working, especially that glute med, which some of us are having trouble getting firing, especially in our squats. And you guys are gonna roll to your stomach. We're gonna do 10 Superman skydivers. So I want you to get your knees bent, spread your legs, and then a big lift. It's gonna be low back and a lot of booty. Now onto the core, we're gonna get 4 rounds. You guys are gonna give me 5 to 10 push-ups. We've been working on these. Let's make them a little bit better than they were last week. So a nice strong lower to the ground, big drive up, full extension at the top, chest touches. If you have issues, let's roll and get set up so that way we can lower to the ground, drop to our knees, or we can just stay on our knees and get a big, strong push from there. After you finish your 5 to 10 push-ups, you are gonna move on to shoulder roll crunches. I want you to take your thumb and put it on your rib cage and take your middle finger to your hip. The goal is to shorten that gap from your thumb to your middle finger by squeezing your rib cage down towards your hips, which should give you a big contraction in your core, most likely up by that rib cage. And then finishing up, you guys are gonna give me bicycle crunches. Ideally, we're gonna have both legs off the ground and you're gonna alternate in a controlled fashion. We're gonna do 10 on each leg, nice and smooth. If we have an issue with holding them up, go to the ground, give me a nice contraction at the top, and then lower back. Once you finish your 4 rounds of that, our final piece that we are gonna hit is gonna be a nice, long, 15-minute weighted walk. So get yourself a backpack, load it up with something and make it a little bit heavy, and go for a nice stroll. Catch it!